I became a Christian on July 19th, 2011 in Harvey Cedars. My first night there was very difficult for me. I was ready to go home within a few hours of being there. But as much as I wanted to go home, I knew I was going to stay all week because no one would come get me early. So I thought, well, since I'll be here all week, I should try to make the best of it.
I was living with my grandpa and my grandma, but then my grandma left me, and my grandpa works at night, so he couldn't find anyone to live with like him, to help us at night, so he can go to work, and that he had to find someone to take care of us at night, and he couldn't, so we had to go to the Rittinger's house.
The following night I asked God to come into my heart and I became a Christian. I used to think I was always Christian because I went to church every Sunday. For the first time I saw people who were truly happy, and for the first time I felt there was actually hope. The night at Harvey Cedars was when I realized I was living my life for all the wrong reasons. For once I understood Jesus gave his life for us, and I was selfishly ruining mine. I felt this huge burden lifted from me, and at that moment, I knew I was going to be alright.
At the beginning, we were sad for the first 1 or 2 weeks, first living there, and then we got used to it. And about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we got adopted, and now we've been much peaceful there because we're used to it and we're used to the routine.
I knew I wanted to live my life for something better. I knew I wanted to live my life to glorify God. The day I came home from Harvey Cedars, I was so excited to start making changes in my life. I threw away all of the razor blades I used to cut myself with, and all the different drugs I was using prior to my week at Harvey Cedars. For a few years I was drinking heavily and using almost every day, and to finally let that go was such a relief. Knowing I was given a second chance to make things right just blew my mind. And understanding I was forgiven by God gave me the power to forgive myself and fix broken relationships with my loved ones. I realized how much I've always taken for granted and how thankful I am now for everything in my life. Now, instead of going to parties or finding ways to get high every week, I volunteer at the women's shelter, and I joined 4 clubs at my school. I was once the girl who hated everything in life, but now you'll rarely see me without a smile on my face. Within a year, I turned my life around completely through the power of Christ. I was once ashamed of who I used to be, but I realize now none of that matters. It's who I am now that matters, and I'm happy with who I am.
I found peace that since we got adopted, and since after the 2 weeks that we first went there, I was having peace because I didn't have to before when we weren't living with them, I had to take care of my brother and sister, and now I don't because we have a family now, and that God has put peace in my life since we came here.
I'm so thankful that God showed me a way out of the darkness and showed me there were better ways of dealing with things. If it was this time last year, I'm not sure where I would be, but I know I wouldn't be inside of a church reading this. I'm just so amazed to see such a difference in my life and in myself within such a short amount of time. I'm so blessed to have such an amazing family, such awesome friends, and such an amazing church who serve such an amazing God.